football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And nothing doing there, only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
40-yard line.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Looking for his tight end there, but wasn't too far. That's an incompletion. Brenton Strange was his intended target.
Makes it 2nd and 10
And it'll bring up
at the
second down.
21-yard line.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd down, Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Shooting. Will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Jets 0. Cam Little to kick
Little
off
now
for the
following the
Jaguars.
touchdown, out to kick this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback with his college ball at Virginia Tech. It's Tyrod Taylor.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level. And he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proving to be a really hard team to beat.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
42-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another run here with Hall. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
And the Jets 1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Big hole to run through there on 3rd and 1. This offensive line, they completely dominated this defensive front, and opens the door for a really nice pickup and an easy 1st down.
Taking off. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive going.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Taylor looking to throw. It is brought in the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the 1st time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jags offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And He'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain of 6. And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. On first and 10, Lawrence. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They put Strange in motion. Now second down throw for Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. In motion is Myers. Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. Now Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Makes it third.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
In motion is Myers. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's a gain of a yard.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run it here with ETN. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
To throw is Lawrence. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in third and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure That return was not going anywhere.
32-yard line.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Taylor. He completes this one to Mechie. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Up the middle, here's ETN. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Second and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. To throw is Lawrence. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on three more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. But Jets offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. Now Taylor. That's caught over the middle by Johnson.
Complete to Tyler Johnson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Back to throw is Taylor. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
To throw is Taylor. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And a
Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Jets first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jets.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 7. Throwing, Taylor. This one on target for Johnson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now it's decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Jets 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Panay one move, now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Taylor looking to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, New York.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They give to Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jets are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Brian Thomas now and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you
take this up to the 48-yard line. Tony Adams, they were on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They go play action for Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
At the 18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The carry here for Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Tyrod Taylor getting ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Jets, first down. It's a gain of...
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's Taylor. This one caught by Mechie. So it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Taylor. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jets offense and Adonai Mitchell set to take over once again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Throwing now on 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Taylor. He completes this one to Mechie. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Taylor. In trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. To throw is Taylor. Inside the 10, it is caught. He's going to have the Jets first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Anytime you have a big completion like that, Mike, all of the focus tends to fall on the quarterback and the receiver, and rightfully so. But when you have the pass protection that allows you to attack downfield, your quarterback is so much more comfortable in the pocket. That's total team offense on display right there with that big pickup. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Herbert. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Throwing, Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Spring. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And the Jaguars.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Taylor looking to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again, another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he is going to have a Jets first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.